Alright, what up YouTube? We back at it again with another install. So, you know, I had to call my guy up. You know, I just had found a little something that was laying on the side of the road. I wanted to put in the bike, you know, so I said, man, come through real quick.
It wasn't on the side of the road. He just wanted to spend that money in the pocket right there.
Now I'm telling you, what they say on TikTok, they gave it to me. All right, real quick, just want y'all to know this video ain't for y'all professional installers and all that. This is for the people that's too scared to even work on their bike. So this is just gonna prove that if you try, you can do something. So just read the back of that shirt. So the back of that shirt, literally, that's what that means. You know, you gotta get comfortable getting out of your comfort zone. You want to be successful in anything, you know. So that's just one of the meanings. That's one of the quotes we just came up with. Well, we didn't come up with it, but just one of the quotes we like to live by. Yep.
Yes, sir.
So this ain't, you know, I didn't took this bike apart probably, I ain't gonna say hundreds of times, but more than probably I thought I ever would have. Because it really ain't that hard once you get into it, but you gotta be willing to try. So right now, I mean, I hope to God most of y'all at least took y'all fairing off, you know, just to put a windshield on. But this is just a real quick, I just want to make that clear that this is not some professional, you know, detailed install, but this is just the basic. I looked at the instructions and said I can do this. So that's what this type of video is gonna be. So I hope y'all enjoy it.
And people, don't be afraid to work on your own bike. We tool on our bikes. Hey, try it. If not, we take it to a Harley shop. But don't be scared to take a wrench, take your bike apart so you know what you're working with. So Droop, you didn't let them know what you doing today.
Oh yeah, what am I doing? I thought I was just putting the windshield in.
Yeah, I think you got a little more than
that windshield.
What you saying.
Hey, man,
you ain't just taking the fairing off.
I was lucky. I walked by that somebody was throwing this away, and I found some digital gauges. You know, for y'all that watch some of the old videos, you know, you can follow the link. I'll make sure we get the link in the description of, you know, the SoundStream radio. When I was saying I wanted some digital gauges, I was trying to get a GoFundMe, but y'all didn't come through for me. So your boy had to work some overtime to make that happen.
And stay tuned, we got more installs. Black Beauty, she resting, but Tay made me go in my pocket. So we got stuff coming in the future. Just stay tuned. And once again, don't be afraid to work on your motorcycle. Ever. Yeah. Dior, what's up, buddy?
Dior, you on
Dior.
Hey. Look at Trey.
Dior.
Not me.
Hey, come here. Come here. I know Dexter give me some love. Hey, Dexter. Hey, Dexter. Dexter.
Alright, so as you can see, we got the front fairing on, or just the fairing.
Just the front fairing.
Just the fairing. And took off the little wind, the little bit. Okay, that's Sugar Mama wants some camera time. But basically the same T25 torque. Takes pretty much everything apart on this bike. Hey, where's she at? You going in the house, Dior. See, this is what we gotta deal with. Dior, no. So don't mind her. She just want a little camera time too. So basically, we got our 4 gauges up here. So we're about to start disassembling those. Basically, look, it looks like to me only 5 torque bolts. Yep. So pretty simple, and then we just get the little clips, take the clips off, and then install the new ones. Then we got to put the oil pressure sensor in. And that's about it. At least that's what I'm seeing. So first I'm gonna disconnect. I'm gonna get my clips off before I hit the torque bolts on it, and just see how this goes on here. Looks like and that comes just off just like that. So get a little, I got a little flathead screwdriver, but you can probably get a pick or whatever works. Whatever you can get to work. This one should be a lot easier because it's just a black one. Yep, just like that. That comes off. It's got a little clip there, little insert. Yep. And we'll do This one over here has another little insert. So just remember, you took an insert out, make sure you put an insert back in. Don't be like, well, I got my new gauges, they on, I'm happy. Yeah, you're gonna be happy until you ain't.
Fall out on you.
Yep. So, yep. Just like that, they're disconnected.
Boom, they all disconnected.
Yep.
We're just a couple of average guys that's not afraid to work on our motorcycle.
Yep. Trying to do some things. So this, actually, I just found, Trey, there's 3 bolts here.
Okay.
So I didn't see this one down there. But, as you can see, there's a 3rd one. I almost need like a short torque wrench here. But you can turn it with your finger to just go ahead and get that out. So, ain't that bad. Yeah. I would definitely recommend, if you don't have a magnet, I definitely recommend getting one. Because these little bolts, you're gonna be mad if you lose them. When we put the radio in, obviously, I mean, thanks to my man Aaron, he took them out. I got them cleaned up a little bit. But this bolt here, man, I need to get a smaller torque wrench so I can get in there. This would have been out. So you remember, gotta have patience. Yeah, I'll have to take it this way. I think it's out. Yeah, I think it's out, people. Oh, yeah. Boom. Just like that. So, I'm gonna put, in case I gotta go back to the tape to look, I'm putting the the gauges bolts on one side of the refrigerator and then the fairings on the others. So hopefully I don't have to remember like where the hell did this go. You know, I don't have a fancy garage like a lot of y'all out there got. I got enough to get me through. And if you wonder why the fan's on, because it's hot. But, you know, I don't know about y'all, but when you get that new package that showed up, you ready to put it in. You ain't trying to wait. You are not trying to wait. And once, that's another reason why work on your own bike.
Yep. So, Drew, do you remember the first time you worked on your motorcycle? Was it this one?
No,
or the Bully?
No, they take it back. My 600.
The 600?
600. Yeah, help put pipes on. Yeah,
man, that's way back.
Way. Yeah, don't worry. It was a few years ago, y'all. A few years ago. So it's looking like I cannot remove this gauge without removing this plate.
Yep.
So, with that being said, I'm gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna make y'all watch us take that out. But
take that out, we'll be back.
We'll be right back. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We scoring from here to here.
Yeah. That's like money to me.
Yeah, 1 and 2. I believe 2 goes on the right side, but I'm gonna have to read the instructions to confirm while I put these in and they don't hook up right. But I believe 2 is for the right side for your fuel. But they hook up, I know the connectors are universal, but 1 should be on, obviously I think of the left, and 2 should be on the right. If not, I guess we're gonna find out.
Right.
But I know I do have to take this chrome ring off. It's chrome ring because the new one, you see, does not come with that ring. So gonna have to take that off gently so we don't damage it. And then we can repurpose it on the new digital gauge. Shouldn't be that big a deal, but we always say that and then something go wrong. All right.
And here's the other gauges we took out.
Yep. It's like,
and bam, nothing. It'll be like new money when we done.
oh yeah. Yep. So looks like it got little hooks on it, and it's just kind of clips on. So I'm interested to see. I think, yeah. We gotta take, actually, you gotta take
The housing.
This just the housing, so we need this. See, I told you, I don't know.
Hey, learning on the fly, baby.
Yeah.
Learning on the fly.
Told you, I don't know. So got the black, because one's white and one's black. The black one, that's another way to be able to tell, is that the black side was on the left side and the white side was on the right side.
Yep.
So it's an easy way to tell. It lines right up. It's got little plugs, got little holes in the back. You just line it right up just like that.
Plug and play.
Yep. Then you got your clips. They go right back on. I don't want to damage this because I ain't got that type of money. There we go. And remember, y'all, they gave me this. So if anybody see my wife and she asks how much them digital gauges cost, remember, they gave me this. All right, so that's it. Boom.
Bam.
Just like that. All right, so one side done, so I'll go ahead and start installing that back in, and then let's see what one side looks like. Did you get a shot of what it looks like, Trey?
Yep.
Bring down.
She all gutted out. That's two.
Getting there, baby.
2 down, 2 to go.
Getting there. We getting there. And Trey Wright, you know, I know a little bit, but I'm by far, I ain't gonna call myself a mechanic. I'm gonna call myself a trier.
A trier.
A trier.
As y'all see, he done tried a whole lot. A whole lot. All done in this garage.
Oh yeah, man. Why not? Ain't that right, New York? Right. Why not me? That's what you need to ask yourself. Why not me? You know? Generally, somebody, if you can do it, more likely somebody else has already done it.
Yep. Between other friends and YouTube, you get it done.
Ooh, that's your friend, boy.
Ooh, what's that right there on the TV?
I'm telling you.
Man.
More YouTube right there.
You gotta watch your own stuff sometime.
That ain't gonna work. Let me get the wrench. Yeah, you might be quiet. Still on the show. So we getting there, y'all. That's already. Boy, look at that. Come around there. Look at that. Already.
New money.
Huh?
I like new money.
Man, that's found money, man. Okay. So I think I just noticed something. Don't tighten this top one too tight before you get them bottom ones lined up. Yeah, give yourself some slack, because if you just try to tighten it too tight, you won't be able to get these bottom ones lined up, which will do you no good. So just get them started. Yeah. Didn't nobody tell me, you know. So just kind of snugging everything up right now, you know. Sorry for the interruption of Dior camera hog, but she part of the fam, so she want to be on. Nobody left behind, even the pups. So snug, tight, but I wouldn't, it's just me, but I mean, definitely recommend the torque specs, but I wouldn't snap it, because you gotta remember, I mean, you're going into a rivet in the plastic, so they need to be snug, but they ain't gotta be just cinched down all crazy. Yeah. Says stop. You gotta get that. said, stop. The mileage on the odometer on this instrument can be user programmed. See enclosed instructions. So don't freak out. You can put in how many miles you had on your bike. So that's what we just learned. Now we just gotta put this little piece on. But everything you just took off, put it back on. So gauges are installed. Found out that these two bolts down here at the bottom, the left and the right bolts, not your center one, you got to put those in through this bracket right here. If you don't put them in through that bracket, you won't be able to do these side mounts. So like I said, learning, but we got the gauges installed. These harnesses are universal. You can go left, right, you can go right, left. You know, you can switch it up, take it to the left. Hey, but anyway.
Mr. No Rhythm.
So we gonna plug them in and make sure you do that little buddy test, you know, on that harness. Make sure it's plugged in there. Even though you hear that click, try to pull it out a little bit. Make sure it's in there. Cause ain't nothing worse than riding your bike and something starting not working right. Cause you didn't push it, you didn't make sure it was tight. So yep, it's tight, good to go. And then obviously you want to plug it into the female end that's closest to the whatever harness you plugged it into. So you want to get it in there. Listen for this, that click, but also give it a little tug. Don't yank on it and pull the wires out and then say, Tay told me to pull on it. No, Tay didn't tell
Not
you
from the wire.
See that right there? Wasn't in there. This is for the oil pressure sensor that I'm gonna install next, but I just wanted to get it already wired up. Click, give it a little tug, good to go. And then last but not least, one more little click. Everything's good to go. And then obviously I'm not gonna hold y'all, but I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. I don't like it, you know, that's way too much wire. But they give you enough wire to where you can clean it up and make it yours, you know. I have already started running, whatever it is, my oil pressure wire. I've started running this through the bike already to kind of give me, to see how I'm gonna run it. And no, you do not have to do an oil change to put this in. I thought the same thing. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to do a damn oil change, empty out all the oil. But if you do it pretty quick, you spill a little oil, but not a whole lot. So right now I'm just mapping it down. I'm not completely tucking it all the way in. I'll do that. I'm not gonna waste y'all time on all that, but I will clean it up. It'll probably run along this brake cable, tuck it in behind there. I'll clean it up. And then it's gonna go down through here. And then you gotta get all the way under here. But I ain't gonna make y'all get all the way under there. If you buy some, you'll see the instructions. It's not your oil cap. It's the one more closer to the middle. That's your oil pressure sensor. That's the one we're gonna swap out. All right, so I'm finishing up, tightening up the oil pressure sensor down here. Let me see the camera. So I don't know if the camera is gonna turn. You might turn your head, but there it is. I just put that on. There's your oil pressure right there. That's your drain plug to the right, and then that's your oil pressure sensor I just installed. Here you go, Trey. Yep, so I just got it snug. Give it I don't want it because it's brass, so you don't want it to overdo it. You want it snug. You don't want to be out there on the road leaking oil everywhere. Don't nobody behind you want to be all in your oil.
I definitely don't.
Right, you're like, man, what's wrong with your bike? All right, so the harnesses are all plugged in. Oil gauge pressure sensor is plugged in. We still have 2 more bolts to put in, but before tighten all that down, I want to make sure this stuff turn on. Because ain't nothing worse than putting all this back together and find out it don't turn on. So I guess it's the moment of clarity. So,
cross them fingers.
Come on.
Nah, it's good. I trust your work.
All right. Okay. So I don't see nothing.
No, you got to plug.
Okay.
Did you plug?
So that ain't good. So something I didn't. No, that's
No, you
plugged in.
plugged
Oh,
in.
this one right
Yeah,
here.
you gotta plug that one.
Oh, the Big Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, see, I told y'all. I told you. I ain't no professional. But before I go to bed tonight, I bet this is gonna be right. Okay, so difference on this one, the old Harley goes straight in. This goes in from the side. So just being just a test run, gotta find, let me get my flashlight. It has like a guide. So you wanna make sure that guide is right. And, okay, so that guide has to go this way. You don't want to bend these pins. Yes, sir. There we go. There we go. So we're on there. I know, ain't the prettiest right now, but hey, as you saw, I live and learn. So, oh shit!
Shucky ducky quack quack.
What? We got oil temperature, we got voltage, got a half tank of gas. Oh snap! So one thing I did learn is that I had to download, it's called the Dakota Digital app, so you can plug in your mileage and all that. So let's see if it finds it. It found it, connected, that was quick. Set up, read only mode to modify settings, enter setting modes. Oh, so I'll have to do some reading because I got to enter settings mode and all that.
When he hears us do this, he's reminded like, damn.
So I'm not in that yet. So I guess just information. It just tells me the owner's manual, setup, but I got to get in setup mode, diagnostics, speed, tack. So I'll have to get in there and mess with all that. But the most important part is it's working. So I am happy to see that. And then actually, I guess I can start it to see if the oil pressure gauge changes.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to get it in setup mode. Yep, there we go. Found neutral. So it lit up green. So let's see if the oil pressure changed. Oil temp. So you can get the RPM, change it, mode.
He like a fat kid with cake right now.
Yeah. So now I got to get in here and play with the setup mode and all that. That's the stuff I love to do anyway. So I ain't gonna bother y'all with all that. The most important part is, like I said, if you can try, you can probably do it. So that's all I want to leave y'all with. And then I'm gonna button this up, and then we'll do a final end of the video so y'all can see what the final result looks like. All right. All right. So we've been messing around with it a little bit, so we figured out some of the different settings, stuff we can mess with. But I'm gonna show y'all just a couple little quick features. You know, nothing too crazy, but you know, stuff you definitely want on your bike. And a couple of little bonus features I found out. All right, so we got our oil pressure. Obviously got the oil temperature. There you go. The volts. Got the air temperature. Got the how hot your motor is. Got what gear it is. The time, that's not right. Obviously the time ain't right, you know, but I'll get that. Got your trip mode. We ain't been on no trips. Miles per hour. But this is pretty cool right here. 0 to 60 time for y'all that, you know, think y'all got something up under there. That 0 to 60 right there tell you how fast you're hitting it. Yep, and then don't get that one right there. Got your quarter-mile time, so you ain't gotta be at the track. You ain't gotta be at the track to see what your quarter-mile time is. Yep.
Marvin, if you want to get some of that work, come on by.
And then, yep, just your oil pressure. Yep, then we got your gas, your gauge. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so there you have it. I told you. I mean, we can do it. You can do it.
Right.
All right. Hope y'all enjoyed the video.
Peace.
Peace.